Daredevil is back. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris and welcome back to another video. So we just got a bombshell of an announcement from Variety as Daredevil is getting a new show in the works at Disney+. And before I let you guys know about this show, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below your thoughts on the Daredevil show that has 3 seasons, as well as your expectations for this new series that just got announced, and make sure to subscribe to that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future update videos like this one. So Daredevil currently has 3 seasons that were originally on Netflix. They are now on Disney+, and that right there was a sign that, okay, they're probably going to revisit this character and bring in a new rendition of him in the MCU timeline. And all of this happened after we got our pretty much confirmation that Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock / Daredevil was coming back when he showed up in Spider-Man No Way Home for a brief scene in the first 15 minutes of the movie. This was a huge moment, the theater went crazy, and this pretty much confirmed Matt Murdock is back. Also, the main villain of Daredevil, Kingpin, played by Vincent D'Onofrio, showed up in an episode of Hawkeye. So they've slowly been planting the seeds for there to be a new version of Daredevil show in the MCU, whether that be a direct continuation of the more R-rated, brutal show that we saw on Netflix, or if it's its own new reboot. That is yet to be seen, but from this article, it sounds like it's going to be its own new thing. Now, we found out that the writers of the show are going to be Matt Corman and Chris Ord, and I looked into some of their writing credits, and they worked on the show Covert Affairs, which I've seen a few episodes of. I think the show used to come on USA, a cable network channel. It was alright. And other than that, they have some work on the other shows. One, I think, is called The Brave, but this is by far going to be their largest writing credit, and hopefully they can pull it off. Now, obviously, they're going to have Kevin Feige and the Marvel Studios team backing them, so they'll probably be pushing a lot of the creative decisions, but I hope that their writing chops can reach the heights of that Netflix show, because the first 3 seasons of Daredevil are some of the best superhero television we've ever gotten. It is top tier, from the character arcs to the villains to the stakes that show creates. I hope this doesn't fall victim to the MCU TV formula that we've gotten so far, where it's 6 episodes and it feels rushed, very uneven from a pacing perspective, and like there's not a lot of payoff or time to really marinate with these characters. Daredevil is a character who inherently needs more time on screen. You have to understand the brutality of this character and really feel for him, so you can't really go PG-13 with this. It has to be TVMA, and there is hope that we're going to get that because shows like The Punisher, Jessica Jones, and all the Defender series are now on Disney+. Now, other than the fact that we have the writers, we don't know much about the show. Who knows when it could actually hit Disney+? My guess would probably be 2024, 2025. I'm assuming they're going to have Kingpin return because he was in Hawkeye, and we all know Charlie Cox is Daredevil. No one else can play the role. But the timeline for this show is looking pretty murky right now. I will say this. I'm pretty confident in saying that we will see Daredevil show up in Marvel Studios' She-Hulk, which comes out later this year on August 17th, and I bet that there will be a big role for him in that show, as in the trailer, they said they're creating a law division of superhumans, which pretty much points directly to Matt Murdock. He's a lawyer, and he is a superhuman. So I think he'll have a somewhat significant role in that show, and there could be a post-credit scene or a final scene with him that lays right into his new show. We also know the Echo show comes out next year, and Kingpin is probably going to be in that because he's 100% alive after the events of Hawkeye, in my opinion, and he'll probably just continue his story there. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Daredevil team up with Echo and She-Hulk before he gets his own show on Disney+. Now, the main question that I want answered is, does this new Daredevil show take place within the same exact universe as the Daredevil show we saw on Netflix? Because we know that show references the Battle of New York and other MCU events, but it seems like they're kind of changing the tone of both Kingpin and Daredevil moving forward. So are they going to go the route that those are variants, or are they going to be the same exact characters from their TV show in this new show? That's the question that I think we all want answered. I honestly have no clue at the end of the day, but I would love to see Foggy Nelson and Karen Page, 2 significant side characters from that Daredevil show, show up in this MCU show and basically make it a season 4 soft reboot, but who knows what they're going to do. They also had a great villain set up in Bullseye. I really hope we see more of him, but I doubt that's going to be the case because the show's going to be on Disney+, and there's like a 50-50 chance it's actually a miss because they don't have the best track record with their TV shows, and it could be watered down, but here's to optimism and hoping for the best in this situation, especially with a character like Daredevil. That's pretty much all the base knowledge that we have of this Daredevil series. We don't know too much, but I will keep you guys updated when we do get more information. I'm sure we'll see more of Daredevil and She-Hulk, and like I mentioned, probably the Echo show next year. But what do you guys think of this announcement? Are you excited for the show? Are you skeptical because of Disney Plus's track record with their MCU shows? What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you want to see other Defenders characters or even the Punisher make a return? I know I want to see John Bernthal back, so let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my updates on the Daredevil show. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.